Welcome to this tutorial on resources available at the NCES PIAAC website. In this tutorial, we will demonstrate some of the resources available in the NCES PIAAC website. You can find it using a search engine, or you can go directly to this webpage by typing the link that appears on your screen. To go to the NCES website, go to a search engine and type NCES PIAAC data. The first link that should come up there is the PIAAC NCES U.S. Department of Education. Click on that link and you'll be taken to the homepage of PIAAC, where you will find first a description of what PIAAC is. You will have the different components of PIAAC, the household study data collection. You will have the prison study data collection and what is unique about PIAAC. When you click on the household study, you will see information about the different rounds that the U.S. has participated in. There was a first round in 2012, together with all participating countries in PIAAC. There was a second round in 2014, which included adults from age 16 to 74, and that supplemented round 1 sample with 3,660 additional cases. And then there was a third round that took place in 2017 with also adults 16 to 74 and 3,660 participants. For the prison study, you will find information about the prison data collection that took place where 1,300 adult inmates were assessed, ages 18 to 74. A couple of other places that are of interest when visiting the NCES PIAAC website is the PIAAC Data Explorer, and this will give you access to an online tool that you can use to query the PIAAC data. And you'll see this, you have also all the other international studies. We're going to click on PIAAC. Here, agree to the terms. And here you will see that you will have access to the U.S. adults 16 to 74 years of age, to the young adult population, or to the adults 16 to 65 years old. And I click there, and you'll see that you have your overall scores. And if you go down here, you will see that you also have access to data from all other participating countries in PIAAC, as well as data from the adult literacy, previous adult literacy studies that took place in the early 2000s and middle of the 1990s. Other important resources in the NCES website, you will find a link to the data files. And I click here. And you'll see that for the data files, you will have the set of data for the 3 rounds of US data collection and for the prison data. You will also notice 2 columns for the PUF, the public user files, and for the RUF, the restricted user files. If you click on the restricted user files, you will be directed to a page where it will give you information on how to obtain the restricted use license to access these data. If you click on the public user files, you will be directed to a page where you have access to the individual data sets. You can download them all at once, or you can download the raw data or the SAS data or the SPSS data separately, depending on the software that you need. The main difference between the public use file and the restricted use file is that to protect the identity of those participating in the study, for the public use file, some of the responses to the variables have been suppressed or deleted. And in some cases, the responses have been coarsened. So for example, person's age, instead of being able to see the person's exact age, you're able to see the person's age in a 5-year or a 10-year interval. And that's done, again, to protect the identity of those participating in the study. With the restricted user file, those data coarsening techniques are not applied, but in order to use the data, you will have to sign an agreement that you will not attempt to disclose, to find out the identity of participants. And if by chance you happen to find out who the person is or narrow it down, that you will not use that information. A couple of other places that are worth exploring to become familiar with the PIAAC data has to do with the sample items. You can have access to some of the sample items used in the assessment. And you also have access to the background questionnaires. So right here, and then you will see that there's information about the background questionnaires, and there's a link here where you can access the background questionnaires. You have it in Spanish and English. Notice that the background questionnaires are in both Spanish and English. However, the assessment itself was only administered in English. Other links that you have in that page are history of international adult literacy assessments, schedule and plans, participating countries, partners, and last but not least, you have the PIAAC Gateway. The PIAAC Gateway is a website that keeps up to date with all events related to PIAAC within the US. So if you want to get information from periodical information from the PIAAC Gateway site, you can sign up by signing up for the PIAAC Bus monthly newsletter. Here you also see some of the events that are taking place related to PIAAC. These are the basics of the PIAAC website. We hope you visit and we hope you find it useful. Thank you for watching. For more information or comments about these videos, please write to egonzalez@ets.org. Thank you.
This video was made possible by the Institute of Education Sciences of the U.S. Department of Education, through Grant R305B160020 to Educational Testing Service. The opinions expressed are those of the authors and do not represent views of the Institute or the U.S. Department of Education.